Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. I wanted to give an update today on foreclosure filings in Clark County. Some numbers came out recently that were showing last month's numbers, saying that there was a drop in the total number of foreclosure filings, and it was heralding this as good news. And I agree that any time that we have less foreclosures, that's a healthier market and that's better for everybody. But it was misleading, and this is why. They defined a foreclosure filing as any type of foreclosure action. So that means a default was filed, a notice of trustee sale was filed, or an actual foreclosure happened at the trustee sale. Now the reason why that's misleading to look at that number is because some of these houses have been to the notice of trustee sale over and over and over and over. And what that means is that they'll post the notice of trustee sale, and then a week before the trustee sale they'll postpone it. They'll just say, oh, we're going to cancel it, move it till next month or the month after, whatever. So you have a lot of properties every month that are going through this. So that number doesn't really tell you that much. It just shows you, it's skewed by the number of postponements and cancellations that happen. The real number to see is the number default. Notice of default. NOD is the first time, and it only happens once, it goes into default and it's in default. That's the key number to track. That number was actually up from April a little bit. So it's bouncing around. It was higher in March, down in April, up again in May. That's really the number that tells you what's coming in. All those properties, the thousands of properties that we have that are in default already, some of those are waiting to foreclose on, some of them have short sales on them, some of them are just trying to get loan mods or whatever. So I just want to give you that update. Clark County still ranks #1. Nevada ranks #1 in the nation for total numbers of foreclosures, for foreclosure percentages. How long is it going to last, and where does this fit with the bottom of the market? It's a good question. Right now it looks like we still have 4 to 5 more years of some level of higher than average, much higher than average foreclosures. It'll just be interesting to see this get stretched out 6 to 7 years. This could end up quicker if the government would just allow the foreclosures to take place. Banks are trying to get back into lending. They don't like lending in markets that are losing money because it just incentivizes more foreclosures. And something interesting is we're seeing properties that were foreclosed 3 years ago being foreclosed again, because 3 years ago they paid $200,000, today it's worth $120,000, and they're like, they got an FHA loan, they only put 3% down, and they're just saying, well, forget it, I've lost 80 grand, and a lot of the people buying $200,000 FHA houses don't have $80,000 to just make up the difference, and they're sort of frustrated. So that's kind of the interesting thing, is that while the market was declining 2006, 7, and 8, people still were paying, buying a house, and values have declined. We've seen that level off substantially. There's so much less downside risk. There's so much upside potential right now in the Las Vegas market. So anyway, every month when these numbers come out, I'll do another video. I'll keep you updated, sort of give you the information, let you figure out where to go from there. Anyway, that's my update for today. I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.